And share my screen. Um, okay. Hi. Well, actually, I probably didn't need to start sharing my screen quite yet. I was gonna mention something first. So hold that thought. But um, okay, so I was gonna mention to everybody, Hallie and I talked about from the powwow, not yesterday, but the week before, the idea of doing like a party. So, like hosting a Shaklee party, basically like a virtual party. Hallie and I kind of talked about doing that, but hosting kind of like doing our own party first before we actually host it for someone else, like a friend. So ideally, this will be something that we can do. I would do for my new ambassadors. So those of you who are kind of newer, after I do this first one for myself and kind of get like the details figured out and the kinks ironed out and all the things. I hope to maybe do this for new people as they start. So maybe I could test it out on some of you guys and just help you kind of get your business launched, get those new people interested, and just kind of have everyone in a group where I am going to share some of my favorite products from the different categories like supplements, health, beauty, and household. So 3 days is what we were kind of talking about and what the girl had talked about that she had done. So we were kind of running with some of her ideas and then kind of tweaking them. So I'm thinking about doing that before the end of the month. I need one more person to hit my Star Club, my first Star Club for this month. I know Hallie is, I think she said 2 people from getting her second Star Club bonus. So I think she's going to do it. And then I meant to say this, and Erica's not on here, so I'm going to message her. But I think Erica only needs one more person, one more new person to get her first Star Club bonus ever. So I need to mention that to her. But wanted to just say that we're planning it. Hallie's going to do that, I think, and then I'm planning to do it as well. Um, and that maybe it's something that some of you guys can um, kind of be my host for my first, like the next one that I do or something like that, if that's something you're interested in. I know Nicole and maybe Tiffany had talked about like free groups and setting that up. So please don't hesitate to ask if I can, like, if there's anything I can do to help you get your group set up or if you have questions about it or anything, just let me know because I definitely want to help. And what else was I going to say before I show you guys what I know? Was there something else? There is, I don't know if you guys have seen this, there was an email, and I feel like sometimes these emails go to my junk mail and sometimes they don't, but so check your junk mail if you didn't see this. There is an incentive for anyone who hits director, which is the first rank, which you can do without having anybody like ambassador wise signed up below you. So you don't need someone to be an ambassador with you or under you to hit director. You can hit it with your own sales and volume. But there's an incentive if you hit director for the first time in March, April, or May, and you also are signing 3 new people every single month and getting your Star Club bonus, you can earn $500. So there's like an extra $500 bonus in addition to the Star Club bonus, the commissions, all the things that you would earn. So in case that is um, motivating, God, I couldn't even think of the word, motivating, if you're like, heck yeah, I want $500, what do I got to do? I just thought I would throw it out there. So you don't have to do it in March. It can be March, April, or May, but you do have to do it. So once you hit director, you do have to hold it for 3 months. 3 months, I think. Yes. So you hit director again every single month. So I hit director last month and hitting it this month has been, I'm 100 volume points away from hitting it again, or less, 94, I think. And I didn't hit it until almost the last day of the month last month, I think. It was pretty close. So I feel like the momentum, it's that whole momentum thing. And I told you guys this from the very beginning when I started with Shaklee and then kind of started inviting to these parties or whatever gathering things that Melanie's hosted. Every single month I've grown. I've like it has picked up momentum and I've had more sales, I've had more enrollments, I've had more all the things every single month, just kind of gaining momentum, gaining consistency, getting those reorders. And those reorders, so people who are reordering again from you count towards some of that volume that you need. So anyway, I just thought I would throw it out there. And Hallie said a couple of things in the chat. Oh yeah, and you get your conference for, yeah, your ticket to conference. Yes, if you hit director, so even like outside of the new incentive thing. So if you hit director and then you hold it for 3 months consecutively, you you get a free ticket to conference. And what is the cutoff? I think there's still a couple months for the cutoff for 2025. And then if you didn't get it for 2025, you'd get it for 2026. So, yeah, you get a free ticket to conference, which is like, it's kind of similar to the body summit. I think it's $175 if you had to pay for it. So similar in cost, getting that for free. That was a perk with body as well in the beginning too. So it's a nice little perk. I want that. That's a thing that, I'm kind of working towards. And then with director, another thing too, you actually get a higher discount. So I think director, I can't even remember if I don't know. I'll have to look. You get a higher discount on products, and then you can send people incentives, like free shipping. You can send gifts. Yeah, maybe it's 25%. I was going to say 25 or 30, and I can't even remember. That's so bad. But there's a higher discount, which is nice. Who doesn't want that? And I'm sure there's even more perks that I don't even know about because you guys, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Okay, so I logged into ChatGPT. And so if you are doing this on your phone, there's an app, which is nice. So one of the things that with ChatGPT that I have heard, and you can see over here, I was trying to, at the end of last year, I was trying to come up with a name for my community this year. And I was trying to use ChatGPT to give me some suggestions for a name that I could use to encompass like I was going to change my like team name essentially and like make that my team name, but then I decided not to do that. I don't know. So anyway, it saves like your prior search thing. So I don't even remember what this is, so it could be a good laugh. I think I got this from something. So I was like watching a training of some kind or something, because I definitely didn't pull this out of my butt. But you basically tell it what you want. So somebody gave this to me. And then this part, helping busy moms feel good in their skin with at-home workouts and a sustainable, healthy lifestyle. That's my like Instagram bio. So it gives you, it like spits things out for you. And then I'm like, nope, try again. And then gives you something else. Then my response is less emotional. This is funny. I forgot I did this. So then you just kind of keep going, less earthy. Erin, oh my God. So I just kept trying to give it different things. And I kind of got frustrated with it. And I was just like, I don't like what you're saying. So I forget about it. And then this one was the team name thing, I think, or something like that. I don't know. So anyway, that's what I had done before. So I think the theory behind it is it learns about you. So the more you use it, the smarter it is, and the more it actually is helpful for you. My like two random little inputs were probably stupid, and it was like, I don't know you, I don't know what you want. So it was just trying like based on what I gave it. But I like people were talking in one of the chats I'm in with Melanie that they like say good morning to it. Like they like people use this so much. They use it for everything. I almost feel like people use it instead of Google. Like I see people using or giving responses using Chat GPT for like what would be a good Shaklee product to use for XYZ, like acne or rosacea or whatever, digestive issues. Like they literally are using it for all the things. But then also, like I was saying, maybe using it for like a group name. So I'm trying to think of um I need a name. Uh
Okay, so I just did it because
did you?
now I feel I just downloaded it and I put event name for virtual party promoting Shackley and it gave me like 8 ideas and they're pretty good. Like I don't,
Okay,
and that
that's
was like
awesome.
without being super specific and I could get more specific, but this is really easy. I wish I
That's
had downloaded
perfect.
this sooner. So if you
Yes,
guys do
okay.
not have Chat GPT, go download it.
Yes, perfect. Okay, good. Yeah, so I was gonna say I don't even know like what to put in there, but that's easy enough. Like just tell it exactly what you need and then once it gives you I'll just type this in a um informational group for Shackley products. And so, okay, Shackley Wellness Hub, Naturally Shackley gives you all of these. Okay, so then if you're like, oh, would you like something more specific to a theme like health, sustainability, or business? I almost like green and clean with Shackley. It's not too bad. Um, so then you would just like I did in these other ones, like you just kind of tell it, um, what if I did for specifically for moms? See what it says. Oh, okay. Hmm. Or maybe not moms, actually. Moms for women. Let's see what it does with that. Okay, so they're not bad. Um, and then I don't know how I got it to like save or if it just did automatically. Okay, so what if I go back? Hmm, did it save anything? I don't think it did. Well, I was gonna also say, what is the best Shackley product for hormone health? That's a hot word. So then it gives you like a breakdown. So if someone says or asks you what they should take for their hormones, chat GPT it, I guess, right? Um, so yeah, I don't know. Is that even helpful? Hallie, you figured it all out on your own. You didn't even need me. But oh, okay. So yeah, now it is saving them on the side, just automatically. And I think, yeah, if you don't want it there, you can delete it. But I need to start using it more. Oh, guys, duh, Erin. Another good thing to use this for is emails, posts, messages, like anything content related. So, um, who I think it was Bailey Kai, if you guys remember her from Beachbody, she said that she typed in something and it basically like wrote an email for her. And she just told it like write me an email for and gave it like a few things like a Shackley event focused on clean beauty or something. and it just like wrote her an email and she just sent it out. So it's kind of like um Helly and I were talking about how amazing the resources are that Melanie's given us in those Google Drives. Like we basically just kind of copy and paste exactly what she has given us for emails or posts or whatever. And like that could be another thing that you could, maybe do with Chat GPT instead of like, I know for me, a lot of times I sit there and have to really think about what I'm going to post. And instead, maybe I should start using this as more of a resource to just kind of, if not have it right for me, but like really get an idea and be able to like tweak the wording so that it fits what I want it to, sound like instead of hemming and hawing about it and then forgetting and then not posting anything or whatever I do. Um, and also I think you can like ask it for meal plans. Like, um, I need a week's worth of protein, focused, clean dinners. Let's see what it says. Like, seriously. And you could even like, okay, it just gave me, I mean, it doesn't give me exact recipes, but you could like type that this could be like your value for someone. And I just literally typed that took me 1 minute. This could be your value post. Like, hey, who wants some free recipes for the week? Like a meal plan. How awesome. Um, what else could you use it for? Like a million things, probably. But those are the only like things that I'm just thinking of now.
One thing, just because it should be on this call for everyone, is I've seen people use it to compare products.
Mm.
So you could type in like compare whatever to whatever. Like I can't think of, but you know what I mean? Like if there's a similar one and compare them. Because
Um,
people will say like, how does this compare to whatever they're using now or something like that? Or I feel like I saw someone and it was in the testimonials page and they did like the Life Shake and the Premier protein, which is so nasty to begin with. I don't know why anyone thinks
ooh,
that is okay to drink, but it was like you could, so that's something you can do too.
that's a good idea. Okay. Oh, and look at this. Ooh, I need to do the Shaklee laundry soap compared to Tide. That would be a good one. Hallie and I talked about like I've been using it, but I don't really know. Like, look at this. And look how much more awesome. Um, the sugar mostly from natural sources, probiotics with added leucine. That's so awesome that it just like does that out for you. Purpose and benefits, taste and texture. Oh, and it even does the price. Wow, that's really cool. If you want more protein, muscle support, and a budget-friendly shake, if you prefer more superfoods, focus on gut digestive health. Shakeology may be better. Oh, very cool. It's info. Yeah, I think like AI is really cool, but also like how in the world is there something out there that can analyze this stuff this fast? Like that's insane and scary. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Okay. So that is Chat GPT. I think we can all agree we need to use that a little bit more. I definitely do. Now I'm gonna stop sharing and um okay, so what else to finish? Anything, guys? I like I said, I think I'm gonna do that party maybe like this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to finish out the month because what Monday is still March, Tuesday is April 1st. So I feel like that would be a good end. Also planning out my April like accountability group. And I feel like there's a business opportunity um group over the next few days. If you have anybody who is interested in the business part of things, they're doing like a sneak peek group over 3 days, I think. Versus like just the calls, which is nice to switch it up a little. And I can't think of anything else, but um, if any of you guys have good ideas for prizes, I think for the party group, there's going to be like a little prize in each evening. And I thought about doing one of these like little bag things that I've been doing in our group with samples and like a gift card. But I don't know if I'm overdoing that. I feel like that's all I've been doing lately. Um, so if anybody has any ideas, I like the sending out of samples because I feel like people are hesitant to try something new and it's nice to just give them the sample so they can try it. And I feel like it's gone over really well, but I'm also like, okay, I've already sent them prices, so or samples. Oh, yes, creating a custom cart. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I don't want to zoom. I don't want to do that. I want to share my screen. So I have Shaklee pulled up right here. So you want to log in to your account and then maybe hello. Okay. So I like to use the search bar more often than not for whatever it is. Um, but let's say I want to put in, I know what I already have in there. Let's say, um, somebody wants the 5-day reset. So there are two ways that you can kind of share the 5-day reset with someone. The first way is typing it in just like that. You want to make sure, again, make sure you're signed in. So in your bar, like search bar thing, it says Aaron Bird, and you see like this stuff, welcome Aaron, all the things at the top. It doesn't say sign in, okay? So once you're signed in, you can sorry, it looks different on my computer and I'm used to doing it on my phone. You can share the link. So there, click share link, copy link, and then it's copied. And then you can put it in your stories. You can link it to your stories. You can send it to someone in Messenger, in an email. What I also have is an entire section in my notes with literally everything. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but I have so many things so that I don't have to log in every time I want something. The things that I am using, essentially, I have already in here with my personalized link. So literally everything. Meology, like that quiz, all the things. So you copy that link, you send it. So that's one way. The other way is, so from here, you add it to your cart and then, oh, hello, I just made that bigger. And then you go to your cart and you click on it. Okay, so I have Good Gut and Go and Energize in here because that's the combo that I share in my story. So this is what I do when I'm sharing that combo drink and I want to be able to share a link to both items. So I don't really have a way unless you created a bundle on your storefront, but you still would link your storefront. You still can't really send a cart with both items in it any other way, um, other than linking them separately or doing this. Okay, so everything that's in your cart right now will be sent. My dog's like choking over there. So you would click here, share cart, and then you can email it to someone. I just go down here to shareable link and just highlight that whole thing, copy it. Okay. Do you hear her like choking? I don't know what she's doing. Um, so then that's what I share in my stories. Like grab them both here. And then that the only downside and the thing that to kind of keep in mind is that your story is up for 24 hours, right? So if somebody clicks that link and you delete this out, it's not going to be in there for them anymore because you're sharing your cart. Like you're sharing this physical cart with someone. So whenever they click on it, whatever's in it is what they're going to see. Does that make sense? Once they, like if they went to, they were like, yes, I want that combo that Aaron keeps talking about. Give me that. And then they go to checkout, then it will prompt them because it won't recognize from there that it'll recognize it's not you anymore. So then it'll prompt them to create an account and to, do the whole process from there. But you're basically sharing your cart with someone. So you can't take these products out if your link is out there somewhere for someone and you're waiting for them to check out. Hopefully that makes sense. So I just
But
keep these two things in there at all times. Yeah.
they will know, like you will get the credit once they create their own account.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it is you up here. So yes, you will get it like tracks back to you. Yeah. Um, and then like of course they can add things from here too. And then I always tell people, and hopefully you guys know this, I'm just gonna say it again, but I always do this. I always check this box, even for like the 5-day reset. I don't want that on monthly auto ship, but I check this box because I want to earn my loyalty points. And that's how I do it because I haven't been super consistent about getting anything like every single 30 days or whatever my auto ship lands, but I do have an auto ship of something. Like I have a shipment of something coming all the time, but that's how I've like stacked up my loyalty points and have redeemed for multiple products at this point is by doing that. And you want to make sure if you do have anything on auto ship or like loyalty or whatever, that you have that ship before the 15th of the month because that gives you loyalty points for that as well, whatever is shipping on your loyalty order. If it's after the 15th of the month, apparently you don't get loyalty points for that. I don't know why, but that's just a thing. I know Melanie has made a post about that in her team page, like just as a reminder, because it's just one of those things. But like, and I'll just go through this while we're talking about it. So to change your loyalty order, I don't know if you guys know this, but you just pick whichever one, which let me just see. Okay, processing on. So like this one is five the 5-day reset, which I don't want that to come again. So I'm going to manage my order and I'm just going to say, well, you can click out of it, you can skip it, you can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna cancel it, yes. Because I already had a loyalty order for this month anyway. It was this one down here, the meal in a bar, energize, all those things. So then this one, I need to update this one, but I feel like I was gonna show you guys that I've like saved things for later or something. I was gonna try to show you. Hmm, maybe it's the other one that it has like a million things at the bottom. If I hit skip, what happens? And then you can just add them back in, is why I'm trying to show you. No, it says skipped there. But anyway, I feel like on my phone it looks different. And maybe it is my other order that I've moved things out of so many times that it looks different. Because I had meology, and then for some reason I didn't need more. Yeah, that's so weird. On my phone, everything is like in the bottom of it. Like everything I've ever ordered is like down here for me to add back in. Anyway, I was going to try to show you that, but you can just adjust everything as needed. You can take it out, you can skip it for the next one. You can add things into it. You see, like when you search for something, it says like add to cart or add to loyalty order. So you could add it all into your one loyalty order and have that ship on the 15th or whatever. Whatever you want to do. What else? Questions about any of that? Perfect. Exactly what you needed. Good. Okay. Well, if anything else comes up, let me know. Um, I'll do my boomerang and then I'll let you guys go. Okay. Miles. Perfect. All right. Thanks, girls. Have a good evening.